Alright guys, welcome back to another G Auto Repair YouTube video. Today we're going to do a quick case study on this 2009 Ford F150 4.6 liter. And the complaint, it came on a tow truck. It has a no start, crank, no start. Well, let me correct that. It would crank, it starts, but it shuts right off. And when I scanned it, the only code associated with a no start problem would be the P025A. Yes, P025A as an atom, which has to do with fuel pump control module circuit A open or something like that. I'll make sure I'll write that in the description, the definition of it. And basically I would lose fuel pressure. I put on my gauges, I checked it. The pump primes, comes up, turn it on, the fuel pressure just drops and the car shuts off. So I quickly checked to make sure that my fuel pump was not the issue. So I went back here. Let me show you guys where the fuel pump control module is on this vehicle. And it is right here. If you look through the wheel well, right up above the spare, right there, that's our fuel pump control module. There it is, right there up above the spare. So I disconnected that, and using the wiring diagram I was able to bypass the module, and it will fire right up and it will stay on. So I knew my circuits to the pump were good, the pump itself was good, and all my circuits from here, power, ground, all that was good, because I did verify that. So I was doing a little bit of quick research, and I found there's a lot of issues with these fuel pump control modules, and I've seen this in other cases, in other Fords and Dodges and whatnot, that the pump module goes bad. Not a very expensive part. So at that point I became a parts changer and I just swapped it out real quick, and it didn't fix the problem. So I said, all right, I could take care of this, not a big deal. Put the original one back on, and then I started following the entire flow chart. Thank you. The flow chart. And under the possibilities was the fuel pump control module, wiring, and I think there was one more, but that was it. It was like only 3 possible causes. And PCM was not one of them. And spoiler alert, it was the PCM. The PCM was the issue the whole time. So I checked all the circuits, everything was good. I came over here. This is the what connector was this again, Alex? 175B.
175B or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was 175B, pin 19. I'm gonna show you exactly which pin that is. Make sure this doesn't fall off. Kind of wants to come off every time I pull it out. But if you hold the connector like this, is going to be this second one right here. Let me get you guys a closer shot right there. That second one, that's pin 19 right there, the tip of my fingernail right there. You got this one and this one. This is 19 right here. So I put my voltmeter on there, turned on the truck with the module connected, and I was getting over 10 volts. That was okay according to the service manual. So once the very last step that they want you to do, way at the bottom, when you bypass all the gobbledygook, they want you to disconnect all this, reconnect it, and try it. If it doesn't work, change the PCM. That's what fixed it. It was a bad PCM. I was getting all the right voltages to the PCM, but internally I guess the PCM wasn't recognizing it. There was some kind of issue, and it would shut off the pump. As soon as it will fire up, it will just shut it right off. So after that I did a little bit of research, because every time I condemn this is what I do personally. When I go to condemn some kind of module, I like to do a little bit of research to see if it's common failure on a particular platform. Because these things can get crazy. They get out of hand real quick. I mean, these aren't too expensive, but still, they can get expensive. Once you throw in programming and this and that and the third, it gets really expensive. So I did a little bit of research, and none that I saw, maybe they're out there, but none that I saw had an issue with the PCM. It was all the fuel pump control module, or some kind of wiring, or some kind of issue. Nobody talked about the PCM being the issue for that P025A code. And that's the only code that I had. Sometimes they come associated with another code for the fuel pump. No, I had a lot of issues with the fuse here. The fuse melts, this and that and the third, and the pump module goes bad. Maybe the wiring gets cut somewhere, but none of that was my issue. My issue was the PCM. So I wanted to do a quick case study, just in case somebody out there's going through the same situation. It is possible that the PCM can give you that code, and it will shut off the driver to the pump, causing the car to stall out. So that's what was happening. It will fire up and it will just stall out. As soon as it starts, shuts off. So just a quick case study. Again, the fuel pump control module is in the back, just up above the spare tire here. It's kind of dark right there. And I already showed you where the PCM. And just to prove it, we're gonna go ahead and, there you go. Had to prime again. Oh, and by the way, make sure you have 2 keys. This became a whole ordeal. I had 2 keys, but one of them was a clone. It wasn't working. It wasn't registering. I had to go find another key. I had to go to a locksmith to have this cut, and it just became, I lost my whole day on this mumbo jumbo with the key, just for a key. So now we got this key and we got this key. So Fords, you need 2 keys to be able to program your keys. So just be mindful of that. So again, thanks for watching. I hope this helps out somebody. Just a quick case study. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe, thumbs up, and we'll catch you on the next video. Ciao.